Hello. So, here we are. It's big decision time today, as we have to choose which side of the fence we're on. Are we going to side with the somewhat cowardly, business orientated and undertones of creepy sexuality Sanjar and the MSI, or the Iconoclasts, who are woo-woo, freedom, revolution, how are we going to pay for shit? You know. Oh, also their leader is a mass murderer, as we found out, which complicates things. I think I've made a decision, but it's contingent on several potentials that I'm not sure may or may not exist. And the war that I kept worrying about before is well underway. I didn't kill these chaps. I assume Iconoclasts did. On the way here, there was a full-out firefight between them. And I guess because we're doing alright with either side, none of them attacked me. They just killed each other and I looted the corpses. So, you know, so we're in the right here. Yeah. And that there is our goal. The crashed UDL... Did they say gunship or just ship? It's a ship anyway. And that is, or somewhere down there is a... Yep, is a whole bunch of problems. Bigger problems than that. There's a mega one down there somewhere. Can't see where he's gone now. That's slightly unnerving. Oh, and there's a mega one of those, of course. They're just going to throw everything at us now. Oh, I see. This is actually where we first fought the mega Mantiqueen. Anyway, this is that area, sort of the climax of our Cascadia run. And we reached that building that we couldn't get in or do much with. So that's a nice return, isn't it? It's almost like everything's come full circle. Couldn't have planned it better myself. You probably didn't notice, but there is a tiny purple light on the side of our sniper rifle. Just by that red wire. That's because I gave up on trying to find the 6x scope again. And decided to just give it a normal-ish scope. But also, you shush! But also put an N-ray mod on it. Which we haven't tried out yet. And N-rays seem to be a kind of space radiation. So every shot inflicts a kind of poison. But interestingly, it's a poison with an aura that sort of explodes out of them and affects others. So, quite good, I think. Right, let's try and deal with... yeah. Alright, here we go. No way around it. Well, to be honest, there probably is a way around it. You could probably stealth this entire section, but that doesn't sound very fun, does it? So fuck it. See, I'm a bit better at hitting these weak points now, I think, as you can see. Oh, fuck me. You're a climber, aren't you? Jesus Christ. I hit the execute weak spot about 3 times, which seems to be the most like high point for damage, as opposed to crippling them or staggering them, and it's down to about half health, so worth doing.
Out of my way.
Holy shit, Felix, you killed it with a drop kick. Aren't you amazing? So yeah, I feel like we've got a bit better. Is that another one? No, that's just a regular. Got a little bit better. I'm sure we'll still make plenty of fuck-ups, but you know. Discovering that the companions had companion abilities was a big help. Probably should have worked that out before part fucking 12 or whatever it was. Anywho. Pink. So as you can see, it's got these sort of purple explosions coming off it now, which do hurt it, but they also hurt things around it, which is good. Good old gloop gun. As we've sort of figured out last time, not much of a damage dealer, but just useful for incapacitating things really for a moment. We still can't work out why the science weapons aren't quite scaling as it feels like they should, but we might sort of give up on them in a bit, to be honest. It's just taking up space otherwise. Okay, I'll take all this stuff. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. That is... There's meant to be a body here, clearly. Fun. Well, at least it didn't completely disappear through the world and deprive me of even the loot. Which has happened before. Shortly before I started, I was watching videos of baby crocodiles. Because that's how I roll. They're very cute, and they sound like laser beams. Which I'm not sure if many people know. It's not the sort of noise you'd expect, especially considering how adult crocodiles and alligators sound. Which is, they sound like fucking dinosaurs. They sound a lot like that, actually. But yeah, no, the baby ones sound like they're straight out of a old-fashioned game arcade, straight out of Space Invaders or something. Great fun. I recommend it. I just realised using the wrong thing on them. They spit corrosive, so they're not weak against corrosive. They're weak against plasma. And then the mantisaurs are kind of the opposite. They spit plasma but are weak against corrosive. It's not that complicated really once you figure it out. It's the old Pokemon fire, water, grass kind of thing, isn't it? But it did take me a minute to figure out, so I'm not going to judge anyone's intelligence, which is a good rule for life. Or at least don't judge it out loud. Ooh, had a bit of a hitch there. So, yeah, I wasn't imagining it. I assure you, there was a Mega Raptidon somewhere, but I guess not near here. Maybe that fell through the world as well. Oh, you're not dead, you're asleep. Ah. Well, sucks to be you. Oh, speak of the devil. Hello. Oh no, that's not the Mega one. That's like one down from a Mega, I think. But
We all in one piece?
peace. I think so. Alright, maybe the Mega one's inside the ship. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Gunship crash site. So it was a gunship. Yeah, because there was
Go on ahead. I'll just wait out here.
Yeah, me too. You have fun, Captain.
The fuck are you saying? Are you fucking shitting me? Why have I got to do this alone? What's the fucking point in you if... You're just... No, in fact, I order you to come in here.
Sorry, I can't.
Why not?
Can't do that, boss.
Oh my god, this is a fucking coup. You worthless sons of bitches. I should have kicked you all off the fucking ship. How dare you? I'm Duncan Spiv. You don't say no to Duncan Spiv. Or if you do, you have to say it very slowly so he understands. Jesus. I actually went and did a bunch of fast travel piss before this because I had Ellie in the crew. And then I thought, actually, I'd better swap back to Felix because he's had this whole... Like, he was on board with the Iconoclasts and there's probably better dialogue involved. But no, it doesn't matter because they're not going to fucking follow me anyway. Eject Captain Matsu. Command key, right. Yeah, no, not him. Yeah, his keys are fine, but he's dead. Makes sense. Targeting module, yeah, where's that? Because that's the thing we need, isn't it? Removing it will void your warranty. Okay, sure. Sure, run diagnostics. Operational parameters have exceeded acceptable damage ranges. The cost of any repairs necessary at your nearest UDL repair facility will be averaged amongst the crew. Main terminal online. Bridge controls offline. Engines technically functional. Hull integrity don't ask. Alright. Okay then. Oh, good old captain's log. CE saying something about spare regulator bypass something something. Shikushu. I'm turning this thing toward the groundbreaker. Firing up the engines and retiring. Better to be arrested than lose power and drift out into space. I just hope this old bird can handle one last trip. Also at the top there, the computer's fucked up and gone into a sort of default state. Critics agree that terminals built by Enter company name here are the best terminals. Good to know we're all using the same junk. How in this law-forsaken colony is it so impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another damn thing and I can't even get a response from corporate. What? Another day, another ship lands on Terra 1 and we can't shoot them down. That makes... I've lost count. What's the point of being out here if we can't get some backup? Alright. Oh, well, I guess that'll clear things up properly.
Hello. My name's Jen.
Hopefully.
I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him
Noted.
again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Surprisingly calm in the face of death. But it seemed like a, barely contained rage. It's almost worse, isn't it, when you can hit a certain level of anger where you stop becoming loud and you cycle round and just become quiet, and that's actually more menacing. So, yeah. Fun times. Alright, eject that thing. We got the keys. Open the door. Hello? I hope if we find her body that, like, she's still holding a middle finger up. That would be a nice detail. Oof, you had a rough go of it. Nope, that's a no door. Hodor? No, no door. Alright. That looks important. Surprising lack of corpses besides those two. And they weren't named, so I didn't think they were the... who knows? Maybe. What's all this about then? Shit, what did I do? The waypoint was on that one, so I just did it. I didn't think... Cantankerous Canid targeting module. Oh, the ship is called the Cantankerous Canid. Right, okay. Nice. Well, that's that then. That's not even really the hard part, is it? The hard part is deciding who to give it to. Who? Slightly delayed ankle break there. Okay, so it wasn't actually that bad, but I'm still kind of pissed off at you both for just... It's not even like you were holding anything back. Yeah, you can't even look me in the eye, can you? You should be ashamed. You can, but you're fucking pissed, so I expect that. You're probably looking all three of me in the eye. Sorry, I thought I saw movement, but I guess I'm going mad. Okay, and now of course we have 2 waypoints. Oh, hello.
Looks like we're doing this.
I guess so.
Down they go. It burns!
Oh, there he is.
Get it off! Get it off!
Shit. Ah, no, no, no. No, you don't. No.
Oh, that's the last of him.
Oh, okay. Well done, guys. You pretty much did all of that. It doesn't make up for the abandonment issues I now have. But fine. So, should work out which way we're going, really, shouldn't we? Which is which? Graham, okay, right. And Sanja. Okay, so I should explain my thought process, because it might initially seem like I'm going mad. 2 seconds. Okay, so as I was saying, I could leave it to be a surprise, but like I say, I feel like I need to justify my actions before I do them. I'm gonna give it to Graham, technically. The targeting module, that is. Don't take that out of context. But what I'm really hoping is that I'm giving it to Zora. Because I feel like she has her head on straight. And I'm hoping that, like I found out after the fact, when I replayed Edgewater with a different character off stream, that there is actually a sort of midway compromise in that whole catastrophe. I'm hoping that there's something similar here, and that there's a way to sort of bypass Graham and help Zora, and you know, ideally get Graham to step down and fuck off, really. But I don't know. So yeah, this might be another Edgewater in the making. I might be about to make a terrible, terrible mistake. But you know, why break the habit now? Ow! Stop landing on me. I think we need some grub. Well, that's nice. Ooh. God, I don't remember there being this many guys. I feel like for this quest in particular, a lot more of them are repopulated, because I've taken a lot of these guys out before. I know eventually I think they respawn, but Flap. That one alright? Oh, fucking hell, man. Calm down. Fly away. Oh, he sort of floated away into cover. That was annoying. Nope, wrong one. You can handle it. It's fine. Sue. I should probably do something about this level. Where are we at with this? Put more into the old guns. Probably seems like a good idea. And these guys have got perks too. Oh yeah, that seems good. Against corporate military. Sure, we'll go with that. When this companion takes damage, they gain some armor for a short time. This effect stacks up to 3 times. Sounds quite good. None of them are really standing out as... Like, they're all good, but it's just whatever, really, isn't it? Yeah, we'll go with the armor one then. Fuck it. Right, are we still heading in the right direction? Because we can get lost quite easily. Typically, Graham's further away than Sanjar. And there's this bloody pissing ravine in the way. That's irritating. Suppose we could fast travel, actually. Keep forgetting that's a thing. That's the one. Amber Heights. Right. Let's see if my risky guesses are going to pay off, or if this is going to be a massive shit show. Ah, good. You're here first.
Captain, we should chat.
We should.
Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
I completely agree, 100%. I was hoping you would say that. That's brilliant. Let's do it. My gun is loaded already. Yeah, you know, I'm on board. Say no more. You're hired.
Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already.
Exactly. So, you know. Is this going against the philosopher's way? That's a curious one.
I thought so, but now I'm not so sure. Graham's always saying that what will be, that we're all here for a reason. Maybe his was to teach me to lead, and maybe mine is to save the colony where he can't.
I'm not on board with the fatalistic side of all this. We'll call it what it is, religion, but sure, if that's how you make it make sense to yourself. Do you have any plans in particular?
Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony.
And when you say take Stellar Bay, I don't know about that. I don't want to... You gonna kill everyone there, or, you know, what? Do they just have to wear your uniform? Can they carry on as they are? I don't know about this. Fuck. For a second there, it looked like... It looked easy. It looked like it was going to be clear cut, but then we asked too many questions, and like everything, it's never that simple. Yeah, he has got the ideology side of it down. How do you feel about that?
Sometimes you gotta do what's best for someone, even if they think you're wrong. Even if it's painful. When we're in Stellar Bay, they'll come around.
I feel like that's been the famous last words of many. They'll see it my way in the end. They'll come around, but, you know, this is what I said I'd do, and it still more or less seems like the best option. I mean, Graham's a straight up murderer. Whether he feels guilty about it or not, he instigated a massacre, and Sanjar, I can't entirely trust that he won't be, maybe not even consciously, but if he gets back in with the board, I feel like they'll just worm their way into him and either take any power he has or brainwash him to just be another stooge, you know. But Zora, you know, well, she literally used to live in Cascadia, where we started all this mess, and we saw how fucked things were there. And So I think really we and her are the only two people who have ever come out of that alive. And for us it was dumb luck, but she seems to actually know her shit. So
I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support?
yep, we're on Team Zora.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Zora. Time to save Monarch.
Hopefully so. I'm gonna steal this while you're not looking.
Not so fast.
Fuck!
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, fucking hell. Come on, I just wanted some food. I was just leaving.
I still ain't sure about this, but go on.
Yeah, story of my life. Sorry, Zora. Some fucking dickhead. Oh no, the reputation has decreased. Well, I think that's negligible considering what we're about to do.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
Calm down, sides burns. Sides burns. Yeah, he's not going to like any of these. Let's try and let him down easy.
What? Zora?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops. Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
Throwing the religious terminology around is not the way to get me on your side, I'll be honest with you. You're about to take over a planet, you can't handle the responsibility. Well, I'm not sure anyone could. She's got the best interests of the Iconic. Yeah, kind of. Like, when you wanted newspapers, she wanted food and medicine, so that's certainly the way it comes across. I still don't think taking over Stellar Bay, well, it all depends how they're going to do that, doesn't it? I just think she'll be a better lead at that. I mean, that's also true, but I think that'll just piss him off. I mean, this will piss him off as well. Basically, there's no way to win.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Nailed it. Fucking nailed it. I think the most telling thing was when we confronted him about the murders, and he said, and he talked about himself in the third person because he thought that was a different person who did those things, and now I'm a completely different person. And it's like you're not. I mean, you've changed and all this shit, but you're still the same person. You can't. You ran, exactly. You needed a clear conscience, so you ran. No amount of meditating will clean the blood off your hands. The deaths off your hands, I paraphrase that. You don't seek enlightenment, you just feel guilty. Let's get on with it. Yeah. Like, I don't blame him for ending up like that from the guilt and everything, but it doesn't change the fact that people are dead and because of him. So, you know, you've got to face that at some point.
I escaped the corruption of the endless cycle of corporate greed. Yes, I ran from that. But now I'm ready to face it once more. I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclast so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't.
Oh shit.
What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Am I gonna have to gloop gun you? Don't make me gloop you. I'll gloop you if I have to, Graham.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
Alright.
So be it.
It's up, boss!
One more.
Oh, that's the last of him.
Fuck, just trample all over his body, Felix. There was no dignified way for that to end. Is that all he had on him? Fucking hell. See, I could have ended that a really funny way if I'd had Felix drop kick him, but I didn't actually even have the chance. So, oh, bye, Graham. You alright? I hope you don't have a fucking meltdown now.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
I do. Ooh. Ah. And other such hesitant phrases. I've got to at least float the option out there. And by join forces, I mean a non-hostile takeover, essentially. Or, you know, just less death. Is there a way that involves less death?
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
So persuade or perception? I don't think that's the way to go. Corporate resources and such. We'll try this. Because this is what I'm saying, essentially. Just, you know, too many dead people. Less dead people, please.
Yeah, by taking the city. Once we're inside, I'll... Damn. Look at me. I've got blinders on. I don't know what the hell we're going to do. None of us even know how to run a fishing boat. All right.
Exactly.
If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
Sweet. Wow, I can't believe a plan I had actually paid off. This is, I'm still going to fuck it up. I'll fuck it up with Sanjar now, somehow. I'll try. Alright, okay. This might not end in a bloodbath like Edgewater. This might go okay if we can... So far we've only had to kill one major dude. And we literally gave him multiple opportunities to, you know, not die. Odd way to phrase it. Oh, I see. So I haven't actually given the module to either of them yet. Shit, I wish I'd put those level up points into persuasion now. Alright, let's go talk to creepy Sanjar. Phineas hasn't checked in fucking ages, has he? I thought he might be a more constant sort of thing, but he just seems happy to leave us to it, I guess. Can you step back a bit, Nyoka? I don't like that look you're giving me. I don't like the look Felix is giving me either, but I kind of didn't give him much choice there. How are you doing, crazy woman?
I told him I'd always keep him safe. I promised him.
Sean Penn's gone. Get over it. He's never coming back. Oh, and there's fucking you again, Mr. Legs.
Please don't point that at me.
Didn't even sound like your voice. It sounded like a different voice coming out of you. Alright, guys.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch.
Well,
I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet.
Okay,
I've
that
sent patrols,
was a bit weird.
but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Yes, I saw that. So I could just give it to him. God, that's a real sneaky way, actually, because you can effectively do the mutiny and have Graham killed, and then still give the module to Sanjar. That's some insidious shit. I mean, that's true. Does he care about that?
That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. After all, they have first access to any fresh parts or components.
Perhaps there's something deeper going on.
A conspiracy? You've spent too much time around Graham.
That's possible. But, I don't know. Stranger things have happened.
Well, because the module controls the weapons systems. Because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever be a threat to us again.
Gotta hand it to you, Sanjar. That ain't a bad plan.
It's absolutely foolproof.
Oh, so you're
Stellar
coming
Bay
around
will
to
be
their way
as
now, are
secure
you,
as
Felix?
any other settlement in Halcyon.
Suppose Graham's dead, so, yeah.
The board's own salvage and recovery clause 32B would say differently.
And they won't dare challenge us over this. Not after the data you found on their experiments here.
Good, because we haven't a moment to lose.
Alright, let's see how he feels about a truce.
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
They're being less mad than you are right now.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
Yeah, not really winning me over here. Yeah, that's very true. You've got, like, if you're gonna... See, I don't believe there's a single character we've met here who seems to have, like, the charisma, the mental fortitude, and the backbone to deal with the board and not either be crushed by them or become one of them. And he definitely doesn't, so, you know.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Perhaps you have a point. Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
How did things get so bad?
Oh, how do these things ever start? Once upon a time, Graham and I saw the same problems with MSI. A rigid corporate structure with no regard for its people. But, where I wanted to reform MSI, he only wanted to take it apart. As if starving in the wilderness is somehow better than starving under corporate mismanagement. He wouldn't hear reason, and I doubt any of his successors will either.
Well, that's where you're wrong. I think. I hope.
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
What review? What? Just fucking talk to her, you bellend.
One can't be haphazard about these things.
You can be a not bellend, though.
If you think her skills will complement mine, then we should see what those skills are.
Yeah, there's a way to do that. It's called fucking talking.
Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia.
Oh, fuck's sake.
And I'll see if she's qualified.
What? Because... That really... No. I really don't like that. You're saying I'll work with her if her CV is up to snuff, but you won't just fucking talk to her. Jesus Christ, man.
Think you're tough, waving that thing around?
No, I think I'm angry. Bouncing off the walls, literally. This fucking place. And so back to Cascadia again, full circle again. We're now drawing over the same line in the circle, and so it's just becoming a thicker black mark. Okay. Oh shit, what did I do there? Oh, sorting, I see. Yeah. Right, back to Cascadia then. Doink. Oh, god damn it. What if her CV's no good? I mean, there's probably going to be a big gap in her CV, isn't there? When, you know, working for Rizzo's, Raptidons happened. How long was that gap? And then Iconoclasts. You know, can she really be held accountable for that? Fuck's sake, I feel like I'm working for a fucking job centre now. It's enough to make you want to jump off a tall building. That was a bit too tall. I realised that sort of in midair that I was maybe taking the piss with the fall damage there. But we're okay, just about. Why have we got 3 waypoints? This is a bit confusing now. HR terminal, right. Zora, Zanjar, right, okay. But that's sealed, so... Oh, so it's kind of round the side of Cascadia. Or the building part of it, anyway. Maybe I should have jumped further, try and get across the entire wall. I feel like there has to be a way around this. I mean, the place is a mess, so there's going to be a hole in the wall somewhere, surely. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Oh, hang on. No, neither does that. Okay, so it's not really round the side, it's forward and then... Right, sort of over there. This is a bit confusing, isn't it? Or maybe it isn't at all and I'm just being dumb. That's entirely possible. Definitely no way in here. Yeah, that's fucked. Hug the wall. When in doubt. Okay, well that didn't last long. Tell me if you see any giant gaps in the wall. Oh. Hello. Gotta go forward to go round. That's the only way I can see about doing it.
This area is suicide. If you got a way around it, ain't no shame in taking it.
Oh yeah, you weren't here, but we've already done this. We already did the suicide run. Because we're badass. So, nah. Now, how the fuck do we get over there? This is okay, well I can see straight away that there's no clear... There's one clear bridge, and we can't... I've got to be missing something here. I guess I was missing something, the fact that we can just fast travel straight there. So we have been there before? I don't know. You just try and go where the game tells you. Good time to check on the tech. Seems fine, I think. I hit record, I hit stream. That seems to be what you have to do. That's alright then. Yeah, so this is the actual Rizzo's factory. We were here. Oh, we can pick that. Huh. How did we get here the first time then? This is all very odd.
Can't keep us out.
I mean, they could. Well, they could, evidently. Sorry, I have to try and fucking work this out. So, Cascadia Turnpike. Right, okay, so you actually... Oh, you just approach it from the other side of the ravine. You go Fallbrook way and all the rest of it. Ah. Okay, so I just fucked up the initial fast travel then. All this for a fucking CV. Oh, hi guys. Ah, whoa, hi, Hot gas. Always be aware of hot gas. We've caught you taking a shit, sir. That'll weaken you, yeah, that's certainly true. Nasty way to go. Oop -doo 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 -doo. Oh, he had nothing on him. Guess it all fell out of his arse. Okay, so no more interruptions. Just need to find the fucking door. Oh, more of you. Anything good in there? No, I guess there wasn't.
Huh? Everyone all right?
Oh yeah, Felix, we're fine. There's very little threat there. Ring-a-ding-ding. The one good thing you can say about this dystopian future is that people are incredibly careless about leaving their wine everywhere. Wine is expensive, and yet people just leave this fucking everywhere. Can't be a bad future if that happens. View data. Just random data. Ah, here we are. First, let's see about Cecil MacLeod, who is... Have we even met this guy? Who the fuck is this? Just random guy. Cecil's enthusiasm for Rizzo's products is unmatched, and he displays an impressive knowledge of company products. He's exactly the kind of worker we need to keep at our storefronts. Do not promote beyond store manager. I hate everything about this. Zora is a top-notch sawbones with a good head for working under pressure. She knows how to assimilate large amounts of detailed information to make quick decisions. Her competence and decisiveness have allowed her to restore more than a few limbs and digits lost to carelessness around the machinery. Recommend for Employee of the Month. Okay, well... So it turns out it was all fine, because she's actually a fucking amazing employee, apparently. But I'm still pissed off with the methodology of it at all, really. And I guess that's probably not going to be confronted, because she's fine with it. You know, we've done all these compromises and workarounds, and yet here we are, still having to follow the system. It just feels a bit weird at this point. Like we're literally saying work with and hire this radical revolutionary anarchist, and we managed to get the guy to say, yeah, okay, we'll work with them, great, but I just want to see their CV first. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Just seems a bit weird to me. Oh, we got a bunch of messages from MacLeod. To Violet H. Violet, I have received notices of the following violations. Consumption of non-approved lunch material. I mean, unless she's chewing the furniture, like, what? Failure to volunteer for voluntary overtime. Fuck's sake. Oh, this fucking game. Like, yeah, every time it's like it hits me in the stomach. It's like... Because I can almost see that being a thing. Like... I'm sure it is a thing somewhere. I'm sure some poor bastard could say, yeah, that's happened to me, you know? Fucking hell. Sale of restricted goods. I contest these violations on the following grounds. I'm allergic to purpleberry. Yeah, maybe don't work in the Ribena factory if you're allergic to blackcurrant. Making one of our pre-approved purpleberry lunch meals will literally kill me. To be candid, it is a miracle I have lived here this long without incident. Why the fuck do you work here? Yeah, I've got a peanut allergy and I work in the... I don't eat nuts, so I can't think of a brand. I work in the peanut factory, I can't volunteer for overtime because I've already been assigned overtime shifts. Good fuck Christ. Okay, I'll fess up to selling restricted goods. You got me there. Selling soap to a man who stinks so bad I can't smell the sulphur around him is against the rules. Fine, I won't do it anymore. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Cecil. This is bullshit. From Violet H. Approved metaphors. Oh, I'm not going to like this. I'm not going to like this at all. Date, 1 day before my birthday. But like 220 years into the future. I've received multiple complaints about your interactions with customers. According to these reports, the following phrases have been used when describing Rizzo products being sold at your storefront. If that ain't savings, just call me a Raptidon expletive deleted. The latest batch is going to knock you out like a nose full of sulphur. The north end of a southbound woolly cow. These and others are not approved metaphors. Please refer to your employee handbook for the list of metaphors allowed when working. Much obliged, Violet Humbert. That makes me feel the kind of way that makes me want to chew my own fucking fingers off. Please follow the corporate approved creativity. Oh, God. Fucking hate that. Maybe P. Bartleby will be a nicer story. It's from Violet H, so I'm guessing not. Miss Bartleby, I am writing to inform you that multiple employees have filed Form R441 Perceived Danger to Human Resources through my office. It appears that Raptidon sightings are growing more and more frequent. As Rizzo Inc. has not responded to our requests for safety equipment, a level of concern, and dare I say it, restlessness, grows among the workers. Any indication as to the truth of these sightings, or of the rumours that Rizzo Inc. is no longer supporting our efforts here, would go a long way toward improving company morale. Yeah, so even she was shook when they started clawing at the walls. And this is from Zora, which is interesting. Violet, please, we are all begging you for the love of all that is good, and just please let Cecil sell soap to Simon again. He's got some kind of condition. I don't rightly know what it is, but I've smelled corpses with a finer odour than his. Subject, Simon needs soap. God damn it, Simon. Can we weaponise Simon? Is his corpse around here somewhere? I feel like that might be good against the Raptidons. Uh-huh. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Uh-huh. Shortcuts. That's the exit. Oh, so another shortcut. Wait, where's the... Oh yeah, we got it. What am I fucking talking about? I got... we spent so long with this, all the other bits of it, I forgot. We've got what we were looking for, so that's great. Can we jump on that wall? That looks possible, doesn't it? Nice. Even a handy ladder. Sue. Oh. Hi guys, are you friendly? I think if I remember correctly, these should be friendly because they actually took pity on Felix and powered down. Wasn't that what happened? Although that will definitely not be friendly.
Here we go. This all day.
Oh fuck. I don't know if that set them off or they were just waiting to be set off, but there we go.
Oh, that's the last of him.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. Weren't too difficult anyway. Doop doop boop 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 boop. Oh. Gate control system. Open gates. Sick. I wish we had done that earlier. Ah, fuck! Fucking landmines. Where does this go? Down into the ravine. Oh shit, this is new. I didn't think this would be a thing. Ooh. How curious. Is that a Sissy pig? What's that doing here? Huh. Clearly there was an epic battle here between a man and his pig fighting off Raptidon. Ah. So it's just, is that water, is that goop, or is that what? It's unclear. Oh. Oh, it's a woolly cow. Hello, woolly cow. Oh. Herbert. Are you... No, I guess you're not. Mind the cow. Don't hurt the cow, you fuckers. Okay, that was censored, I think, by the environment. Are you okay? It's not dead. It's not dead, is it? It doesn't seem to be. I just want to make sure the cow is okay. Oh, Jesus. No one's been here in a while then. Spooky. Well, except for Herbert, clearly, but I don't know who the fuck he was. Sugar Ops? What the fuck is this? Rizzo corporate armor customized to protect their elite Sugar Ops team. Right. Well, that's ridiculous. Oh, hello, chef. Surely the chef won't attack us. No, good. Eee. Oh, I can sleep there, can I? Yeah, that seems like a good night's sleep, doesn't it? What was the other thing? There was a weapon, wasn't there? The candy cane. Oh, okay. And that's also got N-ray. N-ray being denoted by purple. But not particularly good damage, it must be said. Well, this all seemed very easily missable if we weren't careful. Just another whack job doing experiments on cysty pigs. I mean, technically we're working for a whack job who does experiments on cysty pigs, but doesn't mean I'm happy about it. And what does this do? More journal entries. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Dearest Margaret, I fear that when you wake you will think I've abandoned you like Rizzo has. I assure you of the opposite. I have commenced preparations to ensure you and Herbert survive until you are both rescued. As for myself, I fear the worst. I will make every attempt to survive the coming months, but the bites I suffered while fleeing from the Raptidons show no signs of healing. I suppose they wouldn't if they're corrosive. I can only hope that you wake before I pass, but in the worst case, know that I love you both. Yours now and well after my atoms have been consigned to the aether, Howard. Okay. Dearest Margaret, our quarters here... I feel like I've read this backwards. Our quarters here may be tiny, but Herbert continues to investigate its every nook and cranny with utter delight. I am pleased to report that he shows no signs of distress following our sojourn into this humble new home. I have brought with me everything I can take from the surface. Our ex-colleagues continue to try and live above ground, though they have barred the north gate from the encroaching Raptidons. They remain unaware as to the existence of this hideaway, as was I, and I am to keep it so. If they found my store of food, they'd surely seek to divide it amongst themselves. Recalling my emergency training, though it was years ago, I have managed to secure intubation to sustain you while you sleep so peacefully. Properly rationed, our supplies here will last some years, surely enough that Rizzo will come to rescue us. Surely, yeah. At the very least, Herbert shall survive well through his adolescent years with proper rationing, perhaps even into adulthood. Well, he made it to adulthood, yeah. And that's kind of where it ended. As for myself, my wounds have begun to smell. Herbert pretends not to notice, but the way his nose crinkles reminds me of how you used to laugh. How he grows with each passing day. Are you trying to make me feel guilty about the guy I just killed? Because he didn't leave me much choice. Yours now and... yep, diddly do. Whoops, that was too far. Oh, fucking hell. How much is there? Oh, we're getting confused now. Dearest Margaret, I hope you will not take offence should you one day wake up to find an automechanical preparing Herbert's meals or adjusting your intake tubes. It has taken quite an effort and many failures to which my new burns can attest to engineer an automechanical to take care of any person, much less one infant and one comatose woman. With any luck, should the infection in my leg continue to grow, these machines will handily replace my fatherly duties and maintain the loving care required to raise Herbert and nurse you back to health. To my surprise, the cooking model is even capable of limited tutoring services. Yours now and well after my atoms have been assigned to the aether, Howard. Thanks, Howard. Underwear. The automechanicals are working splendidly. Their further reminds me of my youth years ago before I became the exhausted husk I am today. I feel that. Part of me is thankful that you cannot see me in such a state with one useless leg. Sorry, tripped over the word useless there. And ominous streaks of black racing across my veins. Racist, I will leave you with a word of advice. In the absence of proper undergarments, I have shat myself. No, I've taught the automechanicals to wash tanned Raptidon hides for reuse. With the last vestiges of my strength, I collect... Sorry. It's so... You shouldn't laugh at yourself, especially when it's a joke like that. That wasn't even... Whatever. Should you wake, don't go upstairs. Remain here until rescued. Colleagues are dead. Monsters. 4 itchy tasty, whatever. This isn't a 4 itchy tasty one, especially when you're talking about underwear. Right, and then... This is from... I forget his fucking name now. I thought his name was Hubert. So why is it D? Oh, I don't fucking know. Querti ui op. As Father insists I practice my letters, so here we are. Letters. Well, at least that wasn't as long-winded. And now he's repeating all the slogans. Probably because that's all there is around him to read. Use the candy cane. It is called a scythe. So why did you call it a candy cane? To be safe so I don't burn it. Maybe I can use it to capture another woolly friend and make him proud. Howard has not moved this morning. This is weird. You're now calling him Howard, but you're also using the term tummy. He's very quiet like Mother was when Howard took her tubes out and cried all night. So the mother isn't even alive. He gave up, right, and pulled the plug. I think White Hat is my father now. White Hat? If I do that, he's surely just going to attack me. No? Alright, well, that was a lot of stuff. There's a whole fucking thing going on down here. Is that the mother? Said he was in a coma. I kind of assumed there would be more machinery or something. Don't know. Herbert, not Hubert. Well, how tragic. But mostly I'm... No, it is still alive because it's still got the thing on it. So you survived. Yeah, look, ear twitch. Oh, well, there is a happy ending because the woolly cow's alright. See? Woolly cow's got loads of food. Although I don't know what's going to happen to it now. Can I take woolly cow with us? Also, what the fuck is this? Are we in the planet core or some shit? What a very weird tangent this was. We kind of got more important stuff going on. Alright, well. Thanks for that weird jaunt. I feel bad about leaving the cow down there, I'll be honest with you. At least we opened these gates though. Just in time to leave the planet and never come back. Right, let's go see fucking Sanjar. See if he's somehow not happy with this CV, I'm gonna use the candy cane. And it's not gonna be pretty. Right, while this is fast travelling, we will quickly go to intermission just so I can nab a bathroom break. Right, be back in a moment. Back in a moment. Back in a moment. Ipso facto, stick it up your cracto. What? Nothing. Doesn't matter. Don't pay attention to it. Right. Yeah. Why do you have to look like that? Stop staring at me. Stop it.
Put that away. You're making me nervous.
Said every woman I've never slept with.
Any luck bringing the Iconoclast to the bargaining table? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay.
No, they're not gonna be. I've got the module. Here's a fucking CV. You happy now?
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
Yeah, don't sound too
If it
disappointed.
weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
Yeah, that's fair to
All
say.
right. I'll have Celia organize a meeting in neutral territory, the old OSI church in the ruins. Meet us there, and we'll discuss terms.
Alright. I mean, see, I was almost going to say it's good that she's organising stuff because she seems more competent than him, but I don't know, she made us go on a fucking date with Twerp over here, so... Or it wasn't even a date, we were just talking to him because she couldn't. So they're both as bad as each other, really.
Put that down! Are you crazy?
Said every woman I've never slept with. Right. Where's this church then? Okay, not far at all then. In fact, that's so not far, that doesn't feel like neutral territory at all. That's like on your doorstep. That doesn't seem fair. Alright, let's see how good our negotiating skills are. Hope Zora doesn't lose her temper, but I also hope Sanjar isn't a total titwit about it all. No, see, one of each.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Me too.
I don't have time for this.
I mean, you do. Your entire movement hinges on this.
Carry on.
That's what I thought. Wolf. Okay. What's going on here? Am I the fucking referee?
Hey, thanks for coming.
Yeah, I think it would have been bad if I
I
didn't.
time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've got to fucking calm down with this shit. Oh. See, I want this to go well, but I can't not do the dumb conversation options because I mean, that was pretty much the pitch for doing this LP in the first place.
Oh, let's just get started, shall we?
If anybody can get these two shaking hands, it's you, boss.
I'm really not sure that's
Stellar
true.
Bay's got food and walls, and my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
But they're not just living there, are they? They're going to be working there as well, so, you know, don't be a dick about it. I'm not sure what this means. Just supported your supply lines. The word "just" there is throwing me off, because... alright, we'll see.
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain.
Right, yeah, okay. I fucked that up. That's fine. See, that's more reasonable. It's interesting that it gives you intimidate options. I don't feel like they would really work. And then, yeah, you've got these wishy-washy... It would be better than nothing. Oh, I'm sure you've fucking figured it out. Hopefully we've got enough dialogue points to get through this.
Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
That's fine, but
well,
you've
I'll
got...
be damned. If you two can work together, maybe there's some hope for this place after all.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Well, you
Graham
won't
was
now.
a murderous fiend, and I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that.
Yeah, I don't think he knew somehow. But yeah, that makes sense because the Iconoclasts have got you know, fighters, good fighters who are used to the wilderness. So yeah.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber
Nope.
Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
Well, we found the receipts, you know. Also, that's a good one because, I mean, but, well, yeah.
But that means I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I buy it. Sanjar ain't capable of hurting a sprat, even from a distance.
Exactly. He's
You
too...
can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
That is true, but he is proven he has a track record of being too incompetent to, you know, to be this insidious, I think. Is this going to take much longer? I have places to be. Yeah, I need to calm her temper down a bit, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Ah, shit. Don't fuck it up. But I mean, this is a true statement. What's past is past, and Graham has, you know, justice, I guess, of a kind has been served. Don't know how I feel about saying that, but there we are.
Okay. You're right. Sorry. It'll take me a while to get over losing Graham.
That's fair.
You know, I felt the same way years ago, when he first left. There was something magnetic about him that let you ignore the things you didn't want to see.
Common ground.
And surely you know what that's like.
This is good.
Yeah, I do. Okay. If you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
Booyah. Now hug it out. Group hug.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'll need to sign a physical contact waiver first.
Fuck's sake.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. I, guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
Gotta be honest, Captain. Never thought I'd see the day. You've done a good thing for Monarch here.
Hey. It wasn't a bloodbath. Well, that's a fucking first. Whew. It's touch and go there for a second. Hey. Yeah. Wow. I feel like we had pretty much the best possible outcome there. Only, you know, slightly better outcome would be not having to actually vaporize Graham and just have him stand down, but, you know, stubborn fucker, so. They're all friends. No. Can you imagine, though? Just fuck everything up at the last second. Oh my god. Also, I don't like them being out in the open like this. I feel like a fucking Mantiqueen or something could just annihilate them. Get back inside quickly. Well, they all lived happily ever after. See, and now we speak with Phineas. I think we're actually done with Monarch. Well, I'll be damned. Let's also, while we're here, check the reputation things. Groundbreaker. Oh yeah, no, that's Iconoclast. Revering. See, we only ever did 5% negative to them, and that was probably that one thing we were caught stealing. So, Monarch's MSI loves us. Sublight is alright, which makes sense. We're sort of doing work for them, but they're also in the way a lot. So, and then the board. Oh, we're actually positive with the board. Well, that's weird. We certainly won't be for too much longer, I'm sure. Auntie Cleo is sort of positive by. That's weird considering what happened in Roseway. Yeah, that Borst factory. Like, that's weird that comes up as a reputation thing, considering that I'm pretty sure it's just that one location with the creepy Hannibal Lecter guy in it. So, and I mean, he's dead, so saying that he's off-put is a generous description. Yeah, and then obviously Spacer's Choice. Not too happy with what happened in Edgewater. Oh god, and we have to go back there for something Nyoka wanted as well. Alright. Can we... I think we can fast travel straight back to the ship. Oh yeah. Reliable interior. Brilliant. We saved the... We helped the... We gave them a chance? I don't know. I feel like we're going to come back here in a couple more missions and it will have all gone to shit somehow. What were we even getting from here for Phineas? It's been so long. He was on about chemicals to...
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Took a while for your voice to catch up with the subtitles there. He wanted chemicals to help revive the colonists on the Hope, so I guess we either... Well, I don't think we got the chemicals, I think we just got information about them, perhaps? Anyway, what's this disturbance?
You're anticipating it.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it, embrace it, work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life, and you're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me.
Tuna fish, tuna piano.
Get square. Lean forward a little. Just equipment.
I'm trying to get to a safe distance if they're practicing shooting.
Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise.
You alright, Sam?
Report. 13 jobs scheduled for area maintenance.
Should you be spraying liquid on the upholstery? Oh, I trust you know what you're doing. Alright, Felix.
What's on your mind?
What's on your mind? Oh yeah, this Harlow guy you want to meet. What's his thing?
Yeah, sure thing. Ask away.
How well do you know him?
Clyde was my first friend, but he was also my mentor. Taught me how to think, how to question, how to disobey. I figured the board got him in the end. Some guys with black uniforms snatching him off the street in the middle of the night or something.
Mentor? That's an odd description.
Yeah, I was just a lonely orphan kid getting my knuckles dirty. Clyde? I want to say he saw some potential in me. Like as not, he just took pity on me. So he took me in. Gave me a place to live. Gave me something to believe in.
And what's he doing on Scylla?
I've been thinking about that. Scylla's about as far away from civilization as I can imagine. Cold, barren rocks and the occasional mining operation. Clyde wasn't exactly a prospector. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
I guess we will. That was weird. Sorry, I just had major deja vu of something. Don't mind me. That's just my mind falling apart. Moving on.
That's what I don't know. The message was light on details. No explanations, as usual. Clyde. He was a blustery old cuss.
You can't
Carried
say
on
that.
a violent revolution and seizing the means of production.
Oh, right. Yeah. Communist, you mean? That makes sense why Felix got on with Graham initially.
Clyde wasn't an idiot. He kept his head down, worked hard. Did as he was told. You're not going to catch him standing on a soapbox decrying the tyranny of the board. But when the Mardettes had their backs turned, oh yeah, he carried on about starting a revolution. Said he was going to do something big. Yeah, boss?
Interesting. Well, maybe that'll be our next stop, since I'm reluctant to go back to
How
Edgewater.
You managed to get Zora and Sanjar in the same room.
Neither do I, honestly. There we are. Nope. I feel like... Oh, that's cool. Now that Zora's in charge, the Iconoclasts have a fighting chance at surviving and spreading from Monarch. Oh, that's a nice decoration. And what's that? Sanjar donated these after you helped MSI. Oh, cool. We might quite easily have not ended up with both. What? Why have we got that? Do me proud, and I shall shower you in borswurst and gold. Cross me, and I will serve your head on a silver platter with mushroom gravy. Signed by the Borst King of Monarch himself. How did we get that then? Because he's dead. He is dead, right? I think I'm remembering that right. What better way to establish dominance over an alien ecosystem than by hunting its most dangerous predator and mounting its head on your wall? Yeah, that's fair. That's a nice memento of all our time in Cascadia, I guess. Cool. Oh, we got a book. Was that always there? I don't know. Graham's patch, torn from Graham's jacket. Zora sent this to you with a note. I thought a keepsake might dull the pain, but it hasn't. Graham may have been a psychopath, but he still built the foundation for the movement I'm trying to keep alive. Maybe there was another way, I don't know. I've got to let it go, abandon all hope for a better past, he used to say. Sorry, I said that as if it was all one sentence, but yeah. Take it with my thanks. You ever want a beer, stop by Stellar Bay. I may do, if we have to revisit Edgewater. Okay, no more fanning about. We should probably just go ahead and do that. Although I feel like Parvati, wasn't there a thing for ages ago? Parvati said she wanted to talk to us.
This is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
Kinda. Oh wow, yes, so she did say she wanted to talk to us about something.
I was thinking about what you said before, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out.
Fuck yeah, go for it.
I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship.
Fuck no. No. I don't like strangers in my personal space. But, I mean, more so just, what the fuck? This is not a good place for it, surely. Felix is going to walk right through the middle, or Sam will spray her full of cleaning gunk, and... I mean, just in general, the ship is not a very romantic place, is it? What? Why? I gotta be honest, I don't want to be a dick about it, but
she's not a stranger. You met her. I mean, you introduced us.
Yeah, no, I know, but just why here? Alright, fine. What do you need me to do?
The thing is, I can't ask her over like this. I mean, look at me. I'm all covered in engine grease, and I ain't showered in nigh on a week. I smell like sweat most days, and, well, don't look too close at my fingernails. I was thinking, hoping, we could stop by Groundbreaker for bath supplies.
Do we have a bath? Is there a bath on the ship? I mean, I'm sure you scrub up well, but the ship... I'm worried about just her coming on here. She's going to get fucking tetanus off the walls or something. You look fine, same as every day. I mean, there's a part of me that wants to say, you know, just the be yourself thing, but it's also fine to want to look nice, I guess. Oh Christ, we're back into fucking dating advice again. Ugh. God damn it. Okay, where specifically do you want to go?
Oh, that nice older lady in the rest and go, Miss Gladys. She seemed to know lots of things. Maybe she knows where to find fancy soap.
That nicer old lady? You mean the black market dealer? Alright, let's go buy soap and get your hair done with the black market dealer. Sure. Alright.
I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading through Groundbreaker for something else. You don't gotta change plans on account of me.
Alright, I won't.
Anyhow, next time we dock in Groundbreaker, let me know. Because I want to come with.
Yeah, alright. I'll try and remember that. Right, I've got to find a mode for Sam that like puts him into fucking overdrive with this place then, or because you can't bring her in looking like this. I know she's an engineer as well, but it's fucking dreadful, isn't it? Don't bite the sun. That's a... Okay, that's an odd phrase for that one. Oh yeah, I guess Ellie has got a perk as well via Buyer. When Ellie is in the party, any damage that would kill you instead heals a small amount of health. Sure, that sounds great. Parvati also. Recharge some of the TTD. Increase your chance of looting mods. That's good. We'll go for that. And Sam. I keep wondering why those are open, if we're actually going to find anything for them, or they're just... Because you feel like if there was nothing you could switch them with, then they would just have, you know, two icons like it does here, but I don't know. Increase your intimidate skill. More damage to auto mechanicals. Okay, auto heal for himself. That seems good actually. Get that. Right. I forgot what we're doing now. Phineas. Phineas, see where he's sending us next, and then maybe Edgewater. I guess that wasn't it. Wait. Is the next thing actually going to Phineas? I suppose we probably have to hand him the data or something. Alright. Let's go see Phineas. I haven't kept a super good eye on the time here. What we're
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Yep, we're about approaching 2 hours, so this will probably be maybe our last thing. Let's bring Ellie along and Yelka. Seems a good idea. Negotiate with Sprats for territory. Install Cysty Pig Slurry Catchment. I remember last time we were looking at the screen, we were trying to figure out what on earth this any of these actually said.
I don't know how you managed to get Zora and Sanjar in the same room.
Okay, you're repeating yourself, Ellie. That's I brought you along for unique dialogue, not the same dialogue, if you don't mind. Ah, that's his ship, isn't it? The one that's all busted up. Hello, Bubbles.
I can take a hint.
Hello, Bubbles. I mean, Phineas. Sorry. Let me put that away.
You
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I went behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some...
That'd be a real shitty thing to do, wouldn't it?
So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals.
Oh, really? Straight to the big apple, the big one. Which is also on Terra 2, I believe, so we can go to Edgewater and then it's a short jaunt, in theory, to Byzantium, which is the corporate capital of the world, or the universe, seemingly.
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
That's a hell of a first name. Aloysius. Crikey.
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better.
Alright.
If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
Okay.
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge.
Shit.
Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require.
Okay.
I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Your old nav key? So hopefully they haven't updated the passwords or something. Carmen San Diego?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Alright, if you say so, we'll find out when we get there.
Of course, of course. What's on your mind?
Nothing, I guess. Alright, so we're going to the big old B, the big Byzantium. Oh. Shrink ray is just here.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Well, damn. I hope that hasn't always been there, because that could have been really useful before now. Huh. Well. We'll have to try that out, won't we? Yep, definitely looks like a shrink ray, doesn't it? Looks like a Martian ray gun kind of thing. Okie dokie. Bye, Bubbles. I assume we checked over here at some point. I don't think there's much of anything here. Yeah, no. Oh, hello. There was.
How'd you do that so fast?
Upgrades. I don't think that was anything massively valuable, but there we are. Okay, so all this talk of going full circle, we are still doing that in a weird way. With going back to Terra 2. Although maybe we'll go to Scylla first. I'll have a think about what order we'll do things in. But yeah, at least we got one good mark for ourselves. Does that cancel out Edgewater? I don't know. There's forever going to be that empty character slot from Vicar Max.
Shh, the captain's coming. Put your gun away. Act casual.
Yes, this'll about do. That's a mighty clean weapon. Yep. Ain't no call for a closer inspection by anybody.
Don't know how you managed to get Zora and
Stop saying that. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, stop saying that. Stop.
Hey, Captain.
Stop.
Hey, Cap.
What's with the Raptidon in your room? What the fuck? Is there a Raptidon in your room?
Oh, that's just Frida. She's the first rapt I ever killed. I had her preserved.
Oh, right. Okay, that's fine then.
Took it to a dock in Stellar Bay. He said something about cold storage this and preservative that. And at the end of the day, the head didn't stink anymore. 20 years later, it still doesn't. That, or I've become accustomed to it. Oh, sure. Once in a while, I've got to bury her and come back later. She's a big girl. Tough to lug around. But she's been with me a while, so...
Mind if I talk to it once in a while? What the fuck? What kind of weird direction is this going in?
Her. And of course, she's a great conversationalist. Never argues, never judges.
Oh, apparently you don't judge either. I thought that would be a fucking weird thing to say, but there we are. Great. We can talk to the stuffed head of a Raptidon if we're ever feeling
I understand
homesick.
we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr.
Cascadia.
Phineas Wells.
Yeah. That's correct.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Did you have any further thoughts on that?
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely. I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
Yeah, maybe.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative. Traveling the system with you, Captain. Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Hence why she's a little more AI than VI, I guess. Curious.
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
Well, I didn't phrase it like that. You did, but fine.
How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Tell me a joke.
My violence inhibitors are a joke. No, really. I only keep them enabled because of how funny they are.
Play my favourite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
What?
It's not the best choice.
Fucking hell.
It's Spacer's Choice.
That's the worst one as well. That's not my favourite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle.
Holy shit. Alright, okay, that's enough for now.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Yeah, that's enough for now.
May luck...
On every account. I skipped that last bit, but fuck me. I can't deal with that. And your favourite song has to be an advertisement jingle. That's too much. That's too much. I can't deal with that. Fuck. Fucking hell. What is wrong with this world? Well, a lot apparently, but fucking hell. I'm trying to think of what the equivalent of that would be. It's like you ask someone what their favourite song is and they go, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. Like, how would you react to that? You'd think they were fucking insane. Oh, Christ. Yeah, that's horrible. Okay, so there's Frida. Hi, Frida. And naturally a bunch of alcohol. Well, okay. So, score 1 for us, I guess. Just about. Although we do seem to have broken our leg now across this chair. Yeah, cheers for watching. If you watch this on YouTube, I'm dead now. So, you know. But I might still see you next time. Yeah, I think that's about it. Cheers and bye.